Hello Leo, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. As you can see, I have been gifted a nice new reading cloth from my sister that she made for me. So I've changed my setup just a bit. Anyway, this is your reading for the next 2 weeks, Leo. And that's from the 2nd of August to the 16th of August 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sorts of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is Madame Endora's fortune cards that I'm using today, just to draw a couple of cards from to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Leo for the 2nd to the 16th of August 2021. What messages are here for Leo for the next 2 weeks? What does Leo need to know at this time? So let me fan the cards out and I will take a couple of cards. I'll just take those two. They wanted to come out together. So let's see what you get. Ooh, the wyvern. Your secrets are safe. Okay, and the golem. A close friend acts on your behalf. So it sort of does sort of denote the at this time you can trust someone with something important. And perhaps it's also a warning for some of you not to spread out too much, not to tell too much. Perhaps this is a time to keep things to yourself to some degree. But the wyvern does say, if you have, or if you decide to trust someone with some knowledge or some secret, it will be safe. It's, your secrets are safe right now, and the golem sort of shows a close friend acting on your behalf. Someone might be willing to stand up for you, to fight for your cause, without any expectation of recompense or payment of sorts. So there you have a guardian here, golem, a close friend acting on your behalf, and your secrets being kept safe if you need to have some degree of secrecy. So let's see though where the rest of the reading takes us. Let's see what's on the cards for Leo for the 2nd to the 16th of August 2021. What messages are here for Leo for the next 2 weeks? What does Leo need to know at this time? So this is the Radiant Wise Spirit that I'm using today. And I'll be putting down the usual 8-card spread, which has the first 2 cards depicting you, where you are now in your current situation. The next 2 cards highlighting the challenges that you're facing at this time, or the things you're aspiring to. With the following 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the final 2 cards, which reveal your possible outcome, certainly showing the energies that you're moving towards as this time period closes. So let's see what you get. Leo, you start with the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. And your challenge is the Death card and the Hermit. Oh, your guidance card is the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands as you move towards the Fool. And wow, that's interesting. The Fool and the Nine of Swords. But at the bottom of the deck you have the Two of Cups. This is about a meaningful connection. Perhaps this sort of denotes the friend here in your oracle cards. This shows a union between two that is heartfelt and intense, and has the potential to become something of something that is stable and something that is life enhancing. So there's a lovely connection here at the bottom of this deck for you, which is underlining the whole spread is an exciting connection with the potential to become long-lasting and beneficial. That's lovely. But where you begin here, on a very practical level, with two pentacle cards here, sort of showing the Queen of Pentacles shows you're guarding something, you're looking after something, nurturing something, wanting to bring it to full potential. So the more you put into it, the more it grows, the more you ultimately get out of it. But it's maybe sapping you in some degree because it's taking a lot of energy to keep it nurtured and fulfilled. And there's perhaps you even have an appreciation of the potential that this brings you, because it shows you holding on to something that is of value to you. Perhaps that may even connect to your secrets. This is about reserving what's important to you, reserving your energies perhaps, or reserving something that brings you stability and security. And although with these two cards together, I get a sense, although it's good, it's almost like it's keeping you from keeping you from a full enjoyment of life. So it's almost maybe becoming a little bit stale, a bit staid, a bit like lacking in fun and reverie, especially as this is your month. So there you are, nurturing something, holding on tightly to something, but whether that's a good thing or not, we'll have a look as we go on. Because you have here challenges. There's a change about, looking at these two cards, it looks like there's something has to end, and perhaps holding on to it is not going to be a good thing. But your challenge is to face this ending, this aspect of your life that is drawing to its natural conclusion, that is drawing to a close. No matter how much you fight that, it's going to end. And the reason is because it needs to make way for new beginnings, new prospects for you. And you perhaps need to take some time away from your exertions, the busyness of life, to contemplate this, to come to terms with this ending, and to find the deeper meaning and the wisdom that it brings you. The Hermit card is also sort of shows that perhaps some of you may need to be doing healing, whether that's emotional healing or physical healing. But there is your challenge in finding inner wisdom, finding the answers from within, the truth, and it's connected to something that needs to be ending. And because that's right above that Four of Pentacles that holds so tightly onto things, it makes me think that the challenge is in accepting an ending, and your guidance is linked to that in as much as it says this is a new energy coming in. Something has to change. There's the turn of the wheel. It sort of is, you can't avoid this change, this new beginning, and it's positive. So you have a change of fortune. So your guidance sort of urges you to see this ending in a positive light, because it brings unimpeded action. It brings clearer communication. Things really begin to move forward for you with the Eight of Wands. So there's your guidance, a change of energies, and this is a positive thing. Ultimately, it may be frightening at first. It may be something that you don't want to embrace, but this is a positive change, and that change brings forward action. It brings unimpeded action and clearer communications and things really taking off. For some of you, it may mean, a move, a connection with something across water or abroad. So there you have a lovely change of energy, bringing a surge of action and creativity, a forward movement, and it takes you to a point where you can leap off the cliff towards a new venture, being able to embrace this change. That's what I get from there today. It sort of leads you to being able to make this change with a sense of faith and hope that everything just will fall into place. Because, it shows here, you're also going to have a lot of mental challenges that may sort of that may hinder your enjoyment of this change. So it sort of suggests that there is the challenge, the healing. You really need to seek some inner guidance, because you're going to be moving towards not only a bright new change, a wonderful venture that you may want to leap forward to embrace, but it's going to also involve a bit of mental dilemma. But don't worry, you have the golem here, a close friend acting on your behalf, guiding you, helping you, and you also have any secrets or any things you may want to keep under wraps, they will be safe. So it's good and bad. It's holding on, it's needing to let go of something in order to embrace a new change, a new, the wind blowing in a different direction, the wheel turning, a change of direction, and it sort of brings you to things suddenly moving forward rapidly, and a chance that perhaps you just want to take with a leap of faith, and the innocent trust that things will turn out, even though at the back of your mind you have a bit of worry. And underneath it all, this may be connected to a union with some other. It may, for some of you, be romantic, but it could simply be a nice new friendship where you feel you can trust the other, and they can support you as you take this leap of faith, as you embrace this change that's ultimately coming into your life. So there you have it, Leo. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.